the man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 10,
There you go again. You wouldn't know your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the end. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The pairing up front, Baisley and Holmgren. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. And it's man in at the point guard position. And for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind. And those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He feeds it to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. But it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
Yeah, it's really a head-scratcher, Kevin. And you can see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. In order for all of that to happen, they got to establish an identity. And under this new coach, maybe that will happen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Second free throw, no good. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many? Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, this is who we're moving forward with.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Man passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. That one's not going to go. And the Kings going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 22-point game against Indiana.
But what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Now here's Herter. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. And the dunk by Barnes.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes to Holmgren. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. Fourth, the Kings.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now here's Herter. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Murray outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's really quick processing by Dort, putting him in prime position and making him the go-to option on the break.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Murray. Dishes it to Barnes. Clock at 4. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Dort.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
The Kings have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That's good from Barnes. Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Barnes hits them both.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. From 11 feet away, Sacramento grabs the miss. Now, when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the play.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, Holmgren. right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. Here's Herter. Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give them a good open look from the perimeter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Mitchell right side. Takes the 13-footer. Dort grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Sabonis, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Beasley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren, defended by Sabonis. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Herter, and the shot is long.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Pass to Mitchell. Herter with it. The pass to Sabonis. That's a 2 from Barnes. Tries again. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mann. Holmgren with it. He's covered by Murray. Fades and shoots. Misses off the right iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Mitchell finds Herter. Trying to end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Even before his regular season debut, Brent, Davion Mitchell was grabbing attention.
Well, Davion was named the Co-2021 Summer League MVP, an honor that recognized his promise, but also a showing and signs of what he was going to do when he got into the NBA, and that was wreak havoc defensively on guards who don't like a lot of pressure.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Davis is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Herter. And so he hits both. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Please welcome to the floor, your 916 crew.
Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Davion Mitchell, third.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Here's Pakusevsky. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Monk with the ball. Kicks to Mitchell. Back to Monk.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Over Wiggins. And no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Passes it to Monk. Over Wiggins. The shot by Monk is no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams passes to Pakusevsky. Mitchell dishes to Davis. And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time.
Terrence Davis.
That's his first foul.
First
Way to
foul.
get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. Williams against Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Williams shooting just 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Williams. Dort passes to Pakusevsky. He's looking for Muscala and finds him. Good work defensively by Holmes.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Williams against Mitchell. Pass to Pakusevsky. And it's in there.
Pokusevsky throwing his body around. Can we say that?
And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Williams. And it's Mike Muscala. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4-man position. And the Thunder making a switch here.
For the Thunder.
Man's checked in.
Trey Mann.
Here's Barnes. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. It's stolen by Lyles. Count the basket. Lyles got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Williams up on top. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And Davis, here we go. He kicks to Monk, beyond the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Williams. To the paint. He's looking for Muscala and finds him. And yes, it's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Davis. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lang passes to Davis. Oh, good on the triple. The Thunder shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Williams against Barnes. Williams passes to Muscala. Lays it up off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here is Monk. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Yeah, you got to set up a quality screen. Right there, Alex Len does a great job, rolls with purpose in that pick and roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Here's Mann. Monk defending. 3-pointer. Muscala hits the bucket. Muscala's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep. Rebound by Muscala.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Takes a 3. Man can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA. Barnes passes to Len. The Thunder pull it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
He adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Len. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Terrence Davis. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. And Baisley subbed in for Williams.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Now, here's Monk. Taken away. Now the Thunder with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 5. Here's Barnes. It's deflected.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Herter passes to Sabonis. Back to Herter. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Pokusevski. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Monk. The dish to Murray. 4 on the clock. Fades. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots over Herter. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Monk finds Herter. Back to Monk. Murray sets a screen for Monk. The 3. And it's Bazley with the rebound. Bazley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pokusevski, the pass to Holmgren. And there's the pass to Pokusevski. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Herter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth team.
Sean Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Malik Monk. Then for the Thunder, Dort, he's checked in for Pokusevski. And Wiggins is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Passes to Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
And a savvy pump fake move from the rookie Holmgren. That kind of intelligent play could serve him well in the regular season.
2 shots.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
No good on the second free throw.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
The Thunder have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Bazley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
He hits both from the stripe.
For all the rawness and the inexperience of Darius Bazley, he's starting to show that he's settling in to playing at this level.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. White block shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
Team foul.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
Well, that's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
Here's Mitchell. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Herter. Sabonis' screen on Wiggins. Herter passes to Sabonis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Sabonis fights through and around, gets the N1 opportunity. It was not as easy as it looked.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Shooting 1.
And Sabonis, no good on that one.
Sabonis is a guy you have to watch closely in terms of how relentless he is. Trying to get in there, mix it up, play physical. He just never stops fighting.
Here's Mann. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Herter. Mitchell left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Murray. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
Davion Mitchell.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
3rd team.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Man passes to Holmgren. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish group contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Mitchell kicks to Herter. Brings it from 9 feet away. Herter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
The pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Defended by Sabonis. There's the drive. Here's Holmgren. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Holmes. Herter on the wing. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sabonis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Sabonis has got 8.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Here's Man to the left side wing. Here's Holmgren. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I want to go to Shaq on this one, man. Points in the paint. No one did it better. All right, big fella, I'm giving you a compliment. But what do you see these guys doing to get such good looks?
I wouldn't know, Kenny. I was born with good looks.
Don't know that it's exactly what he was talking about.
Of course it was, Ernie.
But you do make a valid point. And both these teams plagued by the injury bug. Here's a look at who's out of the lineup.
It's tough with Fox out the lineup. He sets the tempo for this team. One of the fastest players I've ever seen in the league going end to end.
His speed will be missed for sure, along with his playmaking. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Holmgren. Five on the clock. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Kings ball.
The Kings trail by 5. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Herter. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Holmgren. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Kings. Man passes to Holmgren. Now, here's Dort to the left wing. Now, here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Herder passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Holmgren. It's tipped.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's Mann. There's the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander passes it to Holmgren. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell kicks to Herder. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Barnes. Offline with his 3.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4. You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Baisley. Here's Holmgren. Sabonis with the steal. Feeds to Murray. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
It's time for T-shirts.
Substitution here for Sacramento. Alex Len's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. And Monks subbed in for Mitchell. Monk. Barnes screen on Williams. Here's Monk. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
The Thunder have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Davis with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Monk, no one around him. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Davis, the pass to Monk. And here is Davis. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it to Monk. The three. Krzyzewski grabs the miss.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Muscala has it in the corner. No good with the triple. The Kings trail by 5. And here is Monk. 5 points in the game. Davis finds Len. Barnes with it. Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes has got 6.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
The pass to Dort. There's the pick from downtown. It's hauled in by the Kings. Talking about defensive specials. About the hustle Lou Dort shows on D.
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him. Go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end. He's become a very important part of this team.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Len, and Davian Mitchell subbed in for Harrison Barnes. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. And here are the Kings now. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Monk. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Wiles. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They need this one. Dishes it to Muscala. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Kings ball.
Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Mitchell. He has 5. Now, here's Monk. Over Wiggins. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williams kicks to Wiggins. Back to Williams. Here's Pakusevsky. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. Williams from outside. The Thunder with another miss. The Kings trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Pakusevsky. They set the pick to the inside. Holmes with the steal. Monk, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Wiles. He dishes it to Monk. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Kings trailing. Davis dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Monk. Back to Mitchell. Holmes has a screen. Mitchell passes to Holmes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Dort. For 3. It's hauled in by Wiles. Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now the pass to Davis for the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pakusevsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell against Williams. To the middle. Here's Pakusevsky.
Poku really gliding out there as he got himself into great position.
The Kings trail by 3. Now Mitchell. He has 7. Outside, Davis. This is DeMonk. 5 on the clock. Mitchell kicks to Wiles for the tie. That shot missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Dort passes to Wiggins. To the left side wing. Kusevsky. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
Poku with no hesitation.
Passes it to Holmes. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Monk kicks to Davis. Lets it go with the 3. Kusevsky grabs the miss. Kusevsky's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Thunder leading by 6. So for Oklahoma City right now, the pairing up front, Baisley and Holmgren. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's man in at the 1.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Now here's Len. Davis with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Herter. Pass to Len. Outside, Davis. Back to Len. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
7'1", 250-plus pounds. He's just so good at pushing through contact, is Alex Len.
Defensive foul. Darius Baisley. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Alex Len. 1 shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Sabonis. From down low. Unable to get that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Man passes to Baisley. It's good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Baisley's got good size at 6'8", so down on the interior with that length, tough to stop.
Murray outside. The pass to Len. Sabonis inside. And it's blocked. Kusevsky, the pass to Man. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Herter. Shoots the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Davis kicks to Barnes. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Holmgren lays it in.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the ball. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The Kings trail by 7. Outside, Davis. Pass to Herter. A steal. Here's Pokusevski. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Kings have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Herter finds Davis. Sabonis sets the pick for Davis. And he's way off from outside.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Here's Mann. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mann's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. Davis surveying the floor. Passes it to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren.
Continues to try to work to find some consistency, does Harrison Barnes, and right there knocking at the defense's door.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Dort, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Barnes hits them both. Here's Mann. The dish to Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Beasley, no good. The Kings trail by 9. Murray with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Great many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Free throw good, Murray.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
And so Murray nails both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Holmgren. Going inside. Rebound by the Kings. Murray outside. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Pass to Barnes. He kicks it to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And here's Davis for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Beasley's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's Mann, and the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Herter. The Thunder with another miss. The Kings trail by 7. Kicks it to Davis. Passes to Sabonis. And it's Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. The 10-footer finds the target. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Oh, great production there from Holmgren. I know he's hungry to prove that he can be a reliable producer.
Davis finds Herter. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Mann. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Beasley. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The pass to Herter. On the wing, Barnes. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Beasley. He's covered by Murray. Murray with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 8. Bounce pass, Davis. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Herter. No good from outside.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Beasley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You wonder what it's going to be like when Beasley puts everything together. Such a tough cover.
Darius Beasley at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. The Kings making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Kings trail by 10. And here's Herter. Holmgren with the steal. Inside. Baisley passes to Holmgren. And stolen by Murray. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Herter finds Murray. Sacramento moving it around. The kick out to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Spiked it away. Now here's Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Herter passes to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Kings, Davion Mitchell. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Thunder leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
First one falls for him. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And for the Kings, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Got a piece of it. Here's Mann. Covered by Mitchell. And the dunk by Holmgren. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Mann. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Chet Holmgren.